Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing WWE Smackdown Live, 11th of December 2018. We kick off the show with Daniel Bryan making his way to the ring. He said last week he came out here and called you people sheep. First thing he wants to do is come out and apologise. Apologise to the sheep for being compared to you idiots. They're not the ones mindlessly destroying the earth with their actions. There is no carbon hoofprint. You are not sheep, you're more like parasites. He calls everyone fickle. They say parasites take and never give anything back. You all latched on to the old Daniel Bryan and lived through his success. But he said he is dead. The Yes Movement is dead. You have moved on to your next fickle field. On the couch in the house AJ Styles built. At the end of the match, he'll be champion. Your new Daniel Bryan. He debates this with his friend William Gads. Are you stupid? Do you deliberately pull the wool over your eyes? He says stupidity is deliberate of ignorance. That's pretty much Las Vegas. Mustafa Ali then makes his way out of the ring, tries to introduce himself. Daniel interrupts him, says, I know who you are, come in the ring. You're the heart of 205 Live, incredible performer. I'm going to give you some advice. You don't need this match. These people do not care because they're self-absorbed, xenophobic. These fickle people do not deserve it. Ali wants to know what happened to Daniel because he looked up to Daniel and that's why he became a wrestler. Daniel was the underdog who could hang with anyone because he has a heart. What happened? He's like, the old Daniel Bryan would have wanted to fight. I want to fight. And then Daniel asks him what kind of car he drives, and he's like, a SUV. And he's like, why does a small man like you need an SUV? He says he has a family, and then slaps him and calls him ignorant. Ali with a head scissors, drop kick, and then a senton off the turnbuckle. A lovely opening. I'm just going to rank the segment. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. I loved every minute of it. Daniel Bryan as a heel is amazing to me. Mustafa Ali's great. I love that guy. But then we go to their match. After a long fought match, Bryan goes back to attacking the legs, smashes it around the ring post, clips it, and then applies a heel hook and like a submission move, and then he taps out. He then attacks him on the ramp and then reapplies the submission, which was great. The match I'm going to give a solid 3 out of 5. It was decent. I love the post-match attack. Really, really good. Everything Daniel Bryan's doing amazing. And Mustafa Ali making a SmackDown debut. I'm okay with that one. Then we go to a rap battle. I'm not even going to say what really happened in this, but Cesaro and Sheamus' rapping was crap. The Usos then rap, which weren't that great. And then Sheamus and Cesaro attack the New Day because the Usos got out of the way. Yeah, it was meh. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. It was really bad. Really, really bad. Then we have Asuka in the back saying that she thought nobody would be ready to ask her, but she was wrong. She made one mistake and she stopped kicking Charlotte flat. On Sunday, she will not stop. She'll climb and grab the title. Tonight, Charlotte will not be ready for Asuka, and then speaks Japanese. Solid 6 out of 10 backstage. Then we have The Miz in the ring with the World Cup trophy, and says he knows it's Shane's week with the trophy, but he's not giving it back till Shane comes out here and here's what he has to say. He then gets on the knee and then says, I'm not like Jon Snow, I'll take a knee. I loved the random Game of Thrones reference in that. Shane McMahon comes in the ring and he says, what's up? Why are you here out with the trophy? He says he wants one more tag match. Shane says, this is getting weird now, dude. Smith says, this is not about the trophy, it's about so much more. He says, it won't be easy to say, but he will say it. No, he will show it. Brings a referee out. Shane said he is confused. We had Chip and Chad versus Shane McMahon and The Miz. Shane McMahon manages to use a float over DDT and then a triangle on Chad, and Chad taps out. Segment decent. 7 out of 10 match. Not going to rate because there's not really anything to rate. But then we have Paige yelling at the referee for going out and says that I should fire you. You don't go out for an unsanctioned match, especially with the commissioner. Surely in this retrospect, because the commissioner didn't say no to him, you have no power to fire him because the commissioner would do that himself because he allowed it to happen. I don't know. And then he said the Miz sanctioned the match and said you had said it's fine. Then Chip and Chad says that they're going to get paid for $5,000 each for being involved because that's what the Miz says. She rips it up and tells them all to leave. I don't know why Paige is going off on one like this. I don't get it. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Yeah. Moving on. We then have Randy in the ring with a chair. He said, there's nothing like a good old solid steel chair. Aluminium. Built for comfort, but they have many other uses. Making a statement or sending a message. He then showed a couple of attacks on Rey Mysterio. He says, Rey must think he's getting revenge. He's the victim. Victims never get revenge. The boys in the locker room will be worried about 3 letters. TLC. Rey will only have to deal with 3 other letters. RK. Rey hits him in the back with a chair. Tosses the chair to Orton. Drop kicks him. Hits a 619 and he rolls out of the ring. Decent. 7 out of 10. Then Becky is walking in the back. She's asked about Charlotte and Asuka wrestling tonight, giving her an advantage on Sunday. She said, no, it won't. She's facing 2 opponents. The advantage is not hers, but she loves it. Fighting against yours is what a champ does. She'll be at ringside to scout opponents. She will show how much chaos can happen when the man comes around. Good promo, 6 out of 10. We then have Jeff Hardy and Rusev versus Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura. The bell rings and the Carmelo and R-Truth come out for a dance break. I'm just going to give that 5 out of 10 because I find it amusing. Then we have Rusev picking up the win against Nakamura. So good win. Glad Nakamura won. The match was okay. I'm just going to give it a 2.5 out of 10. 2.5 out of 5. Pretty decent. Glad Rusev got a good solid win against Nakamura. Then Shane McMahon's walking in the back. He sees Miz and takes the trophy. Shane yells at Miz for paying people to attack him and getting referees to do matches. Shane says Miz went over the line. Miz said he did go over the line. He's never been considered the best in the world until Shane came along. Offers him a handshake and Shane just walks away. Why, Shane? Just love the Miz, dude. The Miz, you are so good together. You should accept. But yeah, 6 out of 10. Good job. Then Lurking Lars Sullivan video package. Damn good promo. I'm going to give that a solid 7 out of 10 just because I love these Lars Sullivan packages and he's getting more and more involved in them. So, hyping up his debut, which I'm really glad for. Let's hope they don't drop the ball. Then AJ is in the back and has asked whether he's ready to take his title back. He said he's biding his time because no one else will beat Daniel more than him. If he does anything before the match, Daniel will not be able to compete. This new Daniel Bryan is not new. This is the real Daniel Bryan. There can only be one AJ Styles. He'll win his title back. Backstage promo, 4 out of 10. Then Charlotte was asked about a match against Asuka. She said no, she knows the stake on Sunday, but Asuka says Asuka would break her tonight. The Queen does not break. She breaks undefeated streaks. She'll give him a preview of what happened on Sunday when they bow down to the Queen. And then someone in the crowd started when she said, you'll bow down to the Queen. You will bow down. And it's very, 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 very clear, which probably will be taken out of the post. But yeah, pretty cool. Then Becky joins commentary. We have a decent match, which does end with them going to the floor, Charlotte getting a kendo stick and hitting Asuka with it. The match I'm going to give a 3 out of 5. Pretty decent match. Not as good as a WrestleMania, but I really wasn't expecting it to be. After the match, Becky gets up from her seat. She starts to go to the back. Charlotte hits Becky in the leg with a kendo stick and then hits Asuka. Becky sends Charlotte into the ring steps, hits Charlotte with a kendo stick. Asuka hits Becky, sends her over the announce table. Asuka hits Charlotte with a kendo stick. Asuka hits Becky with a kendo stick and alternates between them two and then stands over Becky on the announce table with a kendo stick. So very, very good post-match attack, hyping me up for my most excited match of the card. Generally, I cannot wait. You'll be getting my TLC predictions Wednesday or Thursday, I think. I haven't decided when I'm going to post it, but it will be Wednesday or Thursday that I will be doing my predictions for TLC. And then you'll get a review if I manage to stay awake. And hopefully I'll have live back, but you never know. Because I seem to be taking the piss giving it back right now. But anyway, this has been my Smackdown review. It was a decent show. I'm going to go with a 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't as good as the last couple of weeks. The only thing that really saved it, in my opinion, is the Daniel Bryan, the Miz stuff, and this match. So kind of a little bit duds when it came to like the tag team, which I'm hyped for the match. Just that rap battle was awful. But yeah, 6.5. I don't know. I'm going to go 7. I feel a bit harsh saying 6.5. 7 out of 10. Now, as always, if you have enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Please support me on Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later. Bye.